What's up guys, this is Anahita and welcome back to my channel. You guys know me on Instagram because of my dancing. I am a lot more than that. This channel is going to be a lot more about me and a little less about my dance. You're actually going to get to know me. This video is a start. Questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram, and I also asked you what kind of videos you want me to create. So I see that. I see all of the inputs that you have shared. My plan was to create some sit down videos about ISP, about my makeup, about my skincare, hair care, just generally about me, day in my life videos, because a lot of you were interested about how I create content and also do a job. A lot of vlogs, travel content, some challenges as well. You guys have also suggested quite a bit. Outfit inspiration, yes. Day in my life, yes. Skincare, makeup routine, vlogs, Q&A videos, yes. All of it, yes. I think most of this was already a part of my plan and I'm actually so excited to be back on YouTube. I cannot tell you. Go subscribe. I have all your questions with me over here. There are quite a lot of them. Okay, this is the first one. About you, everything. Everything is a little tough. Okay, let's give it a shot. My name is Anahita. I'm 25 years. Oh my god. I'm 25 years old. I started creating content 3 or 4 years ago on Instagram. I'm a dancer. I have danced all my life. I did theatre when I was a kid. I've actually performed in plays at the Royal Opera House. I've also done speech and drama affiliated with Trinity College London. I'm a black belt in karate. I also have a double master's. I graduated from the Indian School of Business just last year. And right now, currently, I'm working in management consulting for the past 6 months. I love traveling. I love binge watching shows. I love popcorn. I really, I think it's my favorite food ever. It's not everything about me, but it's something. Where do you work now? I work at Accenture, which is a huge consulting firm. What is your age? What did you study? And where are you working now? Love your energy. Thank you. Age, I'm 25. What did you study? I studied Bachelor Management Studies from HR College. I did my MCom and then I had to get 2 years of work experience, and then I did my PGP, which is the flagship program that ISP offers. ISP is Indian School of Business. When I was doing BMS, I majored in finance. It was a big mistake. I did not like finance at all. I just wanted to know what it was like, and I was told that you can switch from finance to marketing, but it's tougher to switch from marketing to finance, and I didn't know what I liked. I did my major in marketing and strategy at ISP. Even my current role right now, I'm in the digital team. Even as a content creator, when I write scripts for brands, when I'm looking at, any sort of work over here, marketing plays a major role. Marketing is huge. I love marketing. Do you smoke and drink? I don't smoke, but I do drink. I'm 25, I can drink. If you could have any superpower for the day, what would it be? This feels like an interview. Very easy. And I'll tell you why, because I've actually prepped for this. My superpower would be teleportation. A, because you can travel for free everywhere. And B, because you save so much time. Like, I spend so much of my time just traveling to go to work, traveling to go to shoot, traveling to meet my friends. You can just teleport, then it's the best. It's the coolest thing ever. How long have you been dancing? I have been dancing ever since I can remember. I have videos of me dancing when I could barely walk. But if you ask properly trained dancing, I started going for ballet when I was in the first grade. So 19, 20 years. Yeah, it's been 18, 19 years. Shit, I'm old. What's your future plan or goal? Do not ask me this. Please do not ask me this. When I went to ISB, I genuinely thought that when I come back, I would know what my future goal is. I still don't, and I think it's okay. I don't know if I want to end up, on top of the corporate ladder in the next 10, 20 years, or I want to just, start my own business. I don't know. There are so many thoughts that come to my head, and the reason I'm telling you I don't know is because even if I made up my mind today, tomorrow it's going to change. So, and I think it's fine. I think making your peace with it is the best thing you can do for yourself. But just try to find out more. How do you have that much energy throughout dance performances? Is it food or workouts? I know I have a lot of energy during dance performances. It is none of the above. I think it's the adrenaline. I'm on stage or even when I'm performing, I am actually happy and I actually love it. So it's just the adrenaline pump. It's not any food or workout, although I genuinely believe dancing is like a proper workout. Depends on which form, of course. Pre-ISP, I used to work out every day. I used to do strength training, but ISP, I didn't get much time. Still, term break and all, I used to hit the gym once a while, but that's not being regular at all. And ever since I got back, I got a slip disc, so I've been doing strength training just for my muscles. Now I think it's time when I can actually restart going to the gym. So that is going to happen. Food, honestly, This is not what you want to hear, but I eat everything, okay? I eat the sweet stuff, I eat the junk, but I also eat the good stuff. So the healthy things, things that you should eat, like your veggies, your salads, your the good stuff which you need and your body needs. I love it. So I eat it anyway. I don't stop myself from having, a packet of Lay's once in a while. I don't stop myself from having dessert. Maybe this is not the best advice for a lot of people, but I just felt like doing everything in moderation is fine. Now, for example, if I start putting on weight, like if I randomly put on a few kilos, then I will of course try to cut back. But right now, honestly, touch wood, I have not had any issues with maintaining myself. So I don't stop myself from eating the things I love. And I love that. I think it's going to be so hard for me because food is extremely important to me. Like, it can change my mood like this. How do you manage job and social media? It's extremely tough. I also manage my social life. I have at least 4 or 5 different friend groups. It's really tough. It's just about priorities. You know what is most important, what is least important, and you have to kind of plan your day. And that's the one thing that works for me. I am a crazy planner. Like, I'll make Excel sheets for our holiday. I will plan every hour of my day. Now, sometimes I don't stick to it, but when I know things are happening, like, I have 4 things to do, 5 things to do, it goes right down. You see the number of binders and to-do lists and notebooks I have, you will go mad because I love all this. If I wasn't someone who enjoyed planning, it would be difficult, but I love planning. How do you balance a corporate career after MBA with being a creator? So I think this is similar to the previous one, but of course, it's not just about like putting pen to paper planning things, because obviously there are other stakeholders involved. For example, if I'm on a project and I have a project deliverable, I have to give it priority, because at the end of the day, whatever I do as a content creator is secondary, because here only I am involved. And of course you guys, but I mean, you have to bear the brunt. But I am the CEO, I am in charge, I am my own manager. But when it comes to my job, I have a manager, I have clients to report to. A lot of more people's work is at stake. So I prioritize my job. It's got a lot to do with people skills as well. You have to manage your time and you have to set your priorities. So, you know what? Let me put down a few tips and tricks and a few things that I do, and maybe I can share that later. How do you manage your studies along with social media? Lots of love. How do you manage dance shoots and job? I think this is a great question and I will definitely answer it in depth. A surface level answer is prioritizing. Adding to that, having a super strong support system. I think that helps more than anything. My parents, having your family be supportive and having friends who are supportive, it makes a whole lot of a difference. Like, for example, there are days at length where I will forget to eat because I'm constantly working and I want to finish. If it's 8 hours of work, I want to finish it in 6 or 7 hours because I want to invest that other hour shooting. Fun and all that, sometimes I forget eating and my mom will just get me food. So I live with my parents, and I think that is also a big advantage for someone who's living alone, paying their own bills, electricity bill and paying their own rent and food, managing a house, very tough. So that is definitely a plus point. It's definitely one thing that you should consider, because if you are living all by yourself and if you're doing a job, you're already doing 2 things. So I'm lucky enough at this point in my life that I don't have to worry about that, which is why I have the time to do this. Is it on purpose that you always seem to dress modestly or classily, or are you insecure about something? Honestly, I'm not insecure. I don't think I dressed modestly. That is also very subjective, right? I just feel like you dress what you feel comfortable in. That's all that there is. You feel confident, you feel good, and you feel happy about yourself. That's all. I actually prefer comfort. So like you can see, you'll mostly see me in like jeans and a top. I literally, even to like the top beauty events, I end up wearing jeans because I feel like, and of course I'll wear a cute top with it, but I just always like to wear jeans. I always like to be comfortable. And if you see me on the road, you'll always see me in something like this. So comfort is like here. Comfort is the most important thing. But of course, there are days like I want to glam up and all, but that's when you're feeling motivated. This is usually boyfriend. That's the next question. Yes, the answer is yes. I think I have said this before also. If you ask, I won't lie. I won't say no. I just keep this part of my life a little more private. That's all. But yeah, I have been dating for quite some time now. How was your college experience, and some tips? A different video is coming for this because I have too much to say and I think we're already deep into this one. What is your type in a guy? I don't have a type, like, tall, short, thin, built. Like, I don't have any such of a type when it comes to physical appearances. But I think my type is Definitely someone who is smart. And you know what's the biggest sign of someone who's smart? They can make you laugh and they can think on their feet. I really think only a smart person can make you laugh. Loyal, good-hearted person. What were your extracurriculars apart from dance? I have a lot of extracurriculars because I've always been that person who likes doing things. I just like keeping myself occupied, otherwise I go mad. I've done a lot of dancing, like ballet. I've tried to do hip-hop, b-boying. I'm not a pro at ballet or b-boying, but I just like to learn the style. I've learned how to play the piano. I've learned how to skate. I've learned how to sing. I've done some singing classes and I'm really not good anymore. But in my school, I was like in the a cappella group. I really enjoy singing. You know, once in a while, if I'm feeling really courageous, I might just like sing for you guys. Actually, that's not going to happen, but that's not going to happen. The next question is, tell us about your Parsi roots and upbringing. Okay, so actually I have a lot to say. Of course, you guys know I'm a Parsi and I was born in like a proper Parsi household. My dad knows a lot about religion and he's actually studied religion. And I don't mean just like flip through pages. He has a PhD in the language in which our prayers are written. Growing up, I have learned a lot about religion, dinner table conversations, and even, you know, like I used to take some classes and I used to go for them. But this is actually great for another video altogether. This is gonna be tough because every single question you're asking is like becoming a video. So in the last video, I wanted to address all the questions that you asked me. But then I realized that I hadn't actually spoken to you or given you a life update. Go to the video if you haven't heard it yet, so you'll be back on track. Okay, there are quite a few questions left. Was ISP really worth it, or is it just about networking?
ISP versus international MBA. Is my score, GMAT prep? What should be the safe score? Did I manage? Is ISP better than studying abroad? How to get into ISP? What was my placement offer? Which companies did I get an offer from? What is the starting package for an ISP pass out? What is your advice for someone trying for ISP? How much did my MBA cost me? Please suggest some extracurricular activities for 20-year-olds for a good profile for an MBA.
Okay, these are all really good questions. In my next video, I will definitely answer all of these and more because there are more. And I think a few tips and tricks that I would also want to share with you. So let's call it a day today. I hope I answered a few of your questions. I want to do this every week, at least every alternate week. So you can expect this a couple of times a month. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any suggestions, tips, just any questions that you'd like me to address. It was amazing just talking and going on and on about this. And I will see you next week. Okay, bye.